This seems a little bit weird now, doesn't it? But hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Scorpius HD. Welcome back to another video. So now, you guys may notice, this is not no cars leaving video, nor car ride video, nor car review. It's because I posted on my YouTube community tab a couple of days ago asking, hey, should I bring back car vlogs? And more than 100% of you guys said yes, so you know what? I'm bringing them back. So now, since I'm bringing back car vlogs, you guys probably know that a lot of stuff has happened ever since I last filmed a car vlog, if you guys are following me on my Instagram. So you know what? I'm going to be covering every single thing that has happened ever since I last filmed the car vlog, which is 3 or 4 months ago, something like that. And I know, I'll tell you guys right now, there's a lot of stuff that has happened, so this is going to be a pretty long video. Now, one of the things that did also happen since the last vlog I filmed, that you guys may notice right behind me, there are no more pedaled bikes back here. Like, my BMX bikes are gone, my mountain bike is gone, literally every single bike is gone, and that is mainly because I sold every single one of them. So yes, that's right, no more bike videos for a little while. The only bike I have is my e-bike, and it's currently in the building right behind me, so that's one of the things that's changed. So yes, every single one of my pedaled bikes are gone. And then one person that you guys have not yet seen in a while is Annie. How you doing today, girl? How you doing? Yeah, her fur is looking all nice and shiny in all of this beautiful weather today. Yes, that's right, girl. You're looking all nice and cute with all that nice weather out there today. Very, very nice. If the microphone sounds like it's cracking out a lot or really getting messed up a lot, it is because, sadly, it is a very, very windy day. It's a very, very beautiful day, as you guys can see. It is a very, very beautiful day, but very, very windy. This is why the microphone is cracking out a lot, but that's not going to stop me from making videos for you guys. But you know, since we are bringing back car-themed vlogs, that means I might as well go ahead and talk about everything that has happened to our cars lately. Everything that has happened with all of our cars, including my car, ever since the last video I filmed. So you're going to go out to the driveway, and I'll go and show you guys what we got going on right now. However, before we move on to the driveway, on the way to the driveway, I thought I might as well talk about something else. I did end up getting a brand new phone. As you guys can see, I got the iPhone 13 Pro Max. This one here also has the 1 terabyte storage, in case you guys did not know. So that's why my quality is focusing so much better. As you see, I put my finger in front and it focuses on my finger so well. See, if I get closer, it actually focuses on my finger, because I'm actually using a whole different setup for this. I still got the same microphone, as you guys can see, that I use for every single one of my videos. But yes, I did get the new iPhone 13. But anyway, let's go ahead and now go to the driveway. And so here is what the garage currently looks like right now. And of course, we got both of the Corvettes in the garage as well. We also got the 91 as well, and I actually just got a ride in this car for the very, very first time, and it was alright. And now pretty much everything else that you guys see, like car related, from all the cars that we have, is pretty much similar, except for that one. I'll get to that one right there in a second. We've also got, of course, we got my car. That's my stepbrother's car, so I'm not going to go into that. That car we're talking about later on. We also got the Benz, and then we also got the 91, the 86 Corvette, and also the 98 Corvette. I guess we can begin talking about the Corvettes. Literally nothing has happened to the Corvettes ever since then. In fact, we haven't even driven the red one in a very, very long time. This car has not been out in a while. Actually, since I filmed my last car vlog, this car has not been out because there's some issue on the rear of this car. We just have to get it fixed. But we actually did drive the Corvette to One Cars and Coffee very, very, very recently. So the Corvette was out recently. We actually just took this car out today. And of course, we actually just took my Camaro out as well. And I guess to go ahead and begin, I guess we can go and start with my car first. Before we do anything though, we're gonna take my car out on a drive. Let's go and get out on the road. It's an absolutely beautiful day to take her out and looking all nice and prime in this parking lot. It's looking all nice and prime in this parking lot. Again, it is an absolutely beautiful day. But you know what? Let's go and get back out on the road and let's go do some crazy experiences. Traffic. Dang, my car is filthy though. I need to get it washed. Oh. Little baby acceleration. So of course right here we got my 97 Camaro, and there hasn't really been much done to this car ever since I last filmed. I will go ahead and talk about one little tiny things. Like we did do a couple cosmetic things, but nothing like major. There is actually one thing that's been done underneath the hood, which I'll explain later on. So one of the things that we ended up putting on the car is we did end up putting a brand new front emblem on the car, and this emblem was $50, and I have no idea why, but it makes it look a whole lot better from the front end. Because if you guys remember the old badge that we used to have on it, it was terrible. It was all faded, and it really did not look too good. But with this new badge on it, it makes the car look a whole lot better. As you guys can see, it makes it look a whole lot cleaner on the outside than it should. Another thing that we ended up doing to my Camaro is we did actually end up putting quad exhaust on it. As you guys can see, we did end up putting quad exhaust on the car because the previous exhaust on it, it would always scrape the ground every single time we put it on there. Plus the exhausts were also put on upside down. So we put these on to make it look a whole lot better. So now these exhausts, they do not change the sound of the car. It just makes it have a much better appearance. The very final thing that we did to the exterior of this car, we did put new tires on it. We put BF Goodrich's, and now these BF Goodrich's are really good. These are BF Goodrich Sport Comp 2s, and I must say these are really good. This car drives so much better. Plus we also did put new either front or rear suspension, and we did just one of the suspension, and now this car drives like a champ. So much smoother and so much softer whenever we go up like potholes or something like that. This car drives like a champ with the new tires as well as the new suspension. And now that's pretty much everything new that we've done to the exterior of the car, but most of it was done to the inside. So you know what, I got the keys in my pocket. Let's go ahead and take a seat inside of the car to talk about everything that happened on the inside, because in here is where pretty much everything of the car happened. Alright, so now that we make it inside the car, I started to use my extra wide lens just to make it be a little bit easier for you guys to be able to see the whole entire interior. So now, as you can see, the regular base of the interior, it looks pretty standard from what you guys saw last time. So now the first thing that you guys may notice about the inside of this car is that we did end up putting carbon fiber vinyl on it. We put vinyl here, and also across the whole entire center console, also around the center control stack area as well. So we put a bunch of carbon fiber vinyl all around the interior of this car because, I mean, come on, who doesn't love carbon fiber? I'm one of those guys who love carbon fiber, and I told myself whenever I got this car, I wanted some form of either real or fake carbon. Yes guys, this is not real carbon, this is all fake carbon, but it looks really good now. It looks a whole lot more sportier. But that's not all that we did to the interior of my car. Another thing that we have done is, if you look on this side, we got a whole bunch of goodies and stuff over here. So now this is an FM transmitter. So most people know what FM transmitters do. They pretty much allow you to connect like your phone to your radio, and where you can listen to the radio, where you can like watch YouTube videos and stuff while you're driving and stuff like that. Well, obviously not while you're driving, but like if you're sitting there waiting for somebody, you can turn this thing on, connect your phone to Bluetooth, and you can actually play a YouTube video through your speakers. The cool thing is I also have a phone mount right up here. This is what I've been using to record all my driving. So I can just put my phone on this phone mount and turn on the FM transmitter, and I can just sit there and watch some of my videos, as you guys know, or watch some of my favorite YouTubers like the Stradman and all sorts of other cool videos. Another thing that you guys may notice is I also got this right here. I'll get to this here in a second. But we also got regular car stuff. We got a charger here. This one here actually has 3 ends with it, and it's also expandable, so I'm able to make it reach, and it does reach to the back seat too, so I can let back seat passengers use this as well. And I usually tug it in between the seats right here to where it usually hides it. And of course the very final thing is this. Now what this is, that's actually the power switch or power button for interior lighting, like interior underglow. So now if you look underneath my driver's footwell and also all my seats, you will see this light strip right here. There's a light strip right here, and what these are is interior underglow for your dashboard. So now if I press this button right here, these lights will turn on. You can kind of see them in the background. It actually lets you know the voltage and everything else on that button. Once you turn that on, it even turns on the FM transmitter as well. As you guys can see, it does also turn on the FM transmitter. I would show you guys how it works, but I'm filming with my phone right now, so I can't really show y'all. Then if you look underneath the dashboard, as you guys can see, it is purple because those light strips are turned on, and you can actually change the color of those light strips with this button right here. As you can see, when I press that button, the lights change color, and you can make it be so many different colors at your choosing. This one fell off my dashboard, so it's actually underneath the seat, as you can see, but this one here still works. I'm going to be fixing that very soon, don't worry. And sorry for the focus messing up a lot. So if I press this again, as you can see, it goes like this. It actually changes colors. So I press this button here, and there's also a music mode. If you press this button right here, it turns on the music mode. As you can see, the lights flicker and they change colors on this light strip. And of course, whenever you turn on the radio, I'm not going to turn on the radio because of copyright reasons. These lights will flicker to the music and beat around to the music, which is a really cool thing, especially when you're driving this car at night. And well, that's pretty much everything about the inside, about everything that's changed about my car. That's pretty much everything that has happened since the last video I filmed that's happened to my car. But now we still got a couple more cars to go look at. So here we got my mother's 2004 Mercedes-Benz CLK 320 Cabriolet. So now the reason why I'm putting this car in the video is because we have done a lot of stuff to this car ever since the last time I filmed it, which was a reveal video a few months ago. However, most of the stuff that we've done to this car is all cosmetic. This right here is one. So now we ended up adding this like chrome trimming on the outside of both the rear lights as well as the front. We did that because it just makes the car look plain cool. It just makes it look really cool. And the very final thing that we've done to the outside of this car was we added this. So now what this is, that's actually an AMG rear spoiler. So now we actually decided to put this on here to add a little bit more sportiness to the car, because you guys may know this car isn't really supposed to be a sporty car, but we made it a little bit sportier. However, this car is faster than my car. And so that's pretty much everything that we've done to the exterior of this car, and everything that has been fixed since the last time I filmed the video on this car. But now, I think it's time for us to go ahead and move to the inside. Now we're on to the inside of the Mercedes, and you can see a lot of stuff has changed since the last time I recorded. One, you can see we did put a really cool steering wheel cover on it. It has wood on the side of it and like a really cool leather effect on top of it. And this car does still drive incredibly well. I actually like it with the steering wheel cover on it more, because it makes it have a little bit more bulkiness whenever you're driving. It makes it feel a whole lot better to drive. We also got a new center badge for the interior of this car as well. This is actually a brand new badge that we put on. It may not look like it, but the most obvious thing you may notice, we fully painted the steering wheel. Now, it doesn't look the best at the moment, but we're getting it fixed. We're currently doing a whole lot more to this car. We also repainted the seats as well. Every single thing inside of this car, pretty much every panel has either been repainted, applied with wood vinyl, like you see right here, and pretty much everything has either been painted or put on with vinyl, and it looks really cool. Now that does not look too good. Now the vents, the silver vents, they don't really look too good in my opinion. We also got a new gear lever. As you can see, this new gear lever has the Mercedes-Benz logo on top and it's wood, and I love this gear lever more than anything. But now I did say we did get the top fixed. We did get the top fixed, but I'm not really supposed to open it up because it's kind of a two-person job now. It does go up a whole lot better, but to get it started rising towards the back, we do need to have another person actually push it up. Maybe later on in the video I'll show you guys, but it's getting pretty late and I'm trying to hurry up get this video filmed because the wind has been messing up my audio all day. So I've been out here filming for the past 2 hours. So yeah, so that's pretty much everything that we've done to this car recently. But now we still got one more car to check out, and it's right there in the rear mirror. That's something new that we got, and I think it's time for me to go ahead and show you guys to it and reveal it. So now, what I'm looking at right now is actually our brand new car. In case you guys did not know, we sold our Chevy Malibu, or we traded it in for this car right behind us. Whenever we got the Malibu, we basically bought it brand new. It had less than 10 miles on it. It was practically a brand new car. Same thing with this one. This is a brand new car as well. Has less than 100 miles on the odometer, or probably a little bit over 100 miles now. So it is a brand new car to replace the Malibu, and we got this. This is a 2022 Nissan Altima SV, and we actually ordered this car just like this. This is our brand new car to replace the Malibu. Let me go and show you guys a little bit about the car. This is not a full review of this car. That'll be coming up soon, but let me just talk to you guys a little bit about it for right now. I might as well go ahead and talk a little bit about the car, like what options that we put on this car and everything like that. So this car's color is called silver, obviously because it's like a silverish color, and I must say this color does look absolutely gorgeous. We also opt for these rims. We usually don't like black rims on our car, but these rims, they make this car look pretty good, so we had to choose them. And that's like really the main other option. There's a bunch of other options that we put on this car as well. We also have the original window sticker, and I will show you guys that today as well. But I will say this car definitely does look a whole lot better than the Malibu did, and I cannot wait for us to put even more miles on it. But first, let's go ahead and take a seat inside. Let's go ahead and check out the interior of the car. So now we make it to the inside of the new Altima, and I must say this interior does look a whole lot better than it did on the Malibu. A whole lot more sporty and a whole lot more cool. And one thing I like about this interior more is the steering wheel. This is actually the exact same steering wheel that was in the Nissan GT-R. In case you guys did not know, that is my very favorite car of all time. And one thing that I did notice whenever the car got here is it actually has carbon fiber look-alike material on the door panel right here, and it looks really, really cool. And then I'll notice it later on the side of the gauge cluster right here as well. I cannot wait to fully film a review on this car to show you guys all the really interesting things that we got for this car, just like that. But I will go ahead and start it for the video. So I got the key in my pocket, so I gotta do is put my foot on the brake, and the start button is actually right here this time. It's actually right here. The Malibu's was up here, now it's right here. So you're just going to fire this thing into life. Now that we got the car on and running, as you guys can see, this interior does look really, really good. I love how this car looks on the interior. Steering, I love the steering angle of the steering wheel. It's a really nice place to be. I also love the aluminum on the steering wheel as well. It's a whole lot better of a car to be inside of. And I will say, I really do love the interior. See, I got it on this extra wide camera so you guys can see a whole lot better of the view. The seats are currently down back there as well, so don't mind the seats being down because we did store a lot of stuff inside here. This car is basically brand new, as you guys can see. Oh, it actually has more miles than I thought on it. It has 523 miles on it, so this is still basically a brand spanking new car, and I love this car so much, and I cannot wait for us to go on more road trip adventures on this side of this car. And that's pretty much everything so far about the car. Again, this is not the full review of this car. I will be filming a full review on this car, but not right now, but I will be soon. If you guys stay tuned in for that, I promise you there is a review coming. And you can see we got the cool LED headlights of the car as well. I really do like this car. This car is going to be a whole lot cooler than the Malibu, and it kind of already is. So now, right behind us, here we got our 1991 Chevy Camaro Rally Sport. So now a lot of stuff has been done to this car as well since last time I filmed the video, which was the reveal video about 2 or 3 months ago. To start off, as you guys can see, we were able to finally get both T-tops off, and this car with both T-tops off just looked absolutely incredible. Sun's just starting to go down. I gotta hurry up and get this video filmed. But anyway, to move on to the inside of the car, you guys can take a look. Yeah, you see we're currently fixing on the driver's side seat right here. So this seat's currently getting fixed. But another thing that we actually put is a brand new gear shift knob on top of it. It's now an 8-ball, and it looks really, really cool. As you guys remember, it used to be this really interesting like metal, like a pillar on top of it, but now this one's actually an 8-ball, and it looks pretty cool. We also put a new dashboard on top of it. So this is a brand new dashboard that we put on top of it. But most of the changes that have taken place with fixing up this car is finally been completed underneath the hood. So yes, that's right. We're going to open up the front hood of this car just so you guys can see what the engine looks like now. And of course, to open up the hood, you got to pull this tab right here. That opens up the hood. Now, I'm about to show you the hood. the hood looks a whole lot better than it did. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I'll show you guys the real new engine in 3, 2, 1, boom. There is what the engine looks like now. As you can see, it's all chrome and it looks a whole lot better than it did. Now, again, the car does not sound any different from how it did, but it does. The cool thing is that the car is now running and the engine looks absolutely incredible underneath there. As you can see, that's a really nice engine. As you can see, we actually got these chrome pieces right here as well. I think that's the side. I forgot what that engine piece is called. I'm not knowing my engine parts, but yes, that's what the engine of the car looks like now, and that pretty much has to wrap up all of the information about every single one of the cars. That's pretty much everything that's happened to every single one of the cars since I've last filmed the vlog. So now you guys are all caught up about our cars. And so that's gonna have to wrap up today's video. First car vlog in 3 or 4 months with my new phone, and I will say I've never been more happy to finally be back at this. Anyway guys, if you guys did enjoy, please make sure you guys go hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications, and also go ahead and go drop a like on this video to support me in the channel. I'll be sure to film a whole lot more car vlogs as they come on, and I will say I got a bunch of other really cool ones coming up. You guys will stay tuned. Also guys, I also have other YouTube channels as well. Make sure you guys go check them out in the description box down below. And then I also have many other social medias as well, which are all also linked in the description box down below. And things that I will be honest with you guys, I post more on Instagram. Of course, my Instagram is linked in the description box down below as well, including my Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, anything you think of, I have it. Anyway guys, thank you all so much for watching today's video. Peace out.